Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to News 5 Now. Here's a look at your headlines on this Monday afternoon. Pensacon set to return next year, a fourth candidate added to the Mobile mayoral race, and a drug bust at a Northwest Florida motel. Let's get started with News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm Devin Walsh. Glad to be with you this afternoon so we can get a chance to hear what many of you have to say. We just wrapped up WKRG News 5 at noon. Grant Skinner telling us these chilly temperatures are sticking around all week, waking up to temperatures in the 30s on Friday. Waking up to temperatures in the 20s. So get ready for that. Let's go ahead and get to our big stories at this hour. Number 5, if you missed out on Pensacon this year or you can't wait to go back, start planning now. Pensacon is coming back next February the 20th through the 26th. Some of the guests that have already been booked: comedian and actor Paul Reiser, Eric Estrada, and Larry Wilcox of Chips. Number 4. George County Superintendent Wade Whitney has been relieved of his contract. The school board called a special meeting over the weekend after he requested to end his contract due to personal reasons. The board approved his request and appointed Jeff Mathis as the interim superintendent. Number 3, Alabama State Representative Barbara Drummond has filed her paperwork to run for mayor. Drummond is a Mobile native who is currently serving as the state representative for District 103. She attended Murphy High School and the University of South Alabama before becoming a reporter with the Mobile Press-Register. She says her campaign is about bringing people together. Number 2, a man accused of bringing a gun to a baseball field house in Baldwin County. 48-year-old Michael Davis Brown was booked into the Baldwin County Jail over the weekend. According to Robertsdale Police, he showed up at the field behind Robertsdale High School on Saturday after students and staff returned from a baseball tournament. Investigators say he was yelling at the coach over a personal matter. Police were called and Brown picked up a resisting arrest charge while being taken into custody. And number 1, a motel drug bust leads to the discovery of enough fentanyl to kill thousands of people. Fort Walton Beach police arrested Naomi Cantrell and Azzy McClendon at a motel on Miracle Strip Parkway last Thursday. Police say they found more than 120 grams of fentanyl. They say that is potentially 6,000 fatal doses. And that is a look at our top stories at this hour. All right, everybody, let's get to our question of the day, and this is in the love theme of Valentine's Day, which of course was on Friday, but we asked many of you, how did you meet your Valentine? So we thought we would read some of your comments. They were very sweet. On an airplane, Peggy says, almost 35 years so far. Blind date, says Marilyn. Wendy says they started dating as a freshman in high school 35 years ago. Michael says she was delivering USA Today papers with her mom to my workplace. Amy says we worked and went to high school together. Tracy, online 16 years ago. Faye, the old Harco drugstore back in 1986. Oh, this is cute, Ashley, on the set of Sweet Home, Alabama, when it was shot in Fairhope. Some very sweet stories. People always ask me how I met my husband. And actually, we met back in high school. So I was 16, he was 17. We met at McGill-Tulane Catholic High School and dated a couple of years there, dated through college, and then got married in our mid-20s. So we dated a long time before we got married. All right, everybody, now we're going to move to our poll of the day. And this one has to do with basketball. So we know the outcome of the big game over the weekend. Kind of the Iron Bowl for basketball, I would say. Alabama versus Auburn. Well, Auburn obviously won that game. But we asked you who you thought would win. So we just want to read some of your comments to see if you guys were right or not. Brandon thought that Auburn would win, and they did. Tammy, War Eagle. Sherry, War Eagle. Let's see. Aaron says no, Alabama should be able to pull off a win since they're playing at home. War Eagle, Alabama, War Eagle. Depends on how many times Bama turns the ball over. War Eagle. Vicky says Auburn everything. War Eagle. Okay, so it looks like a lot of you hit the nail on the head there. Auburn pulling off the victory definitely was a great game, but Auburn just played a better game over the weekend. But I saw some of it. I didn't see all of it, but it certainly is fun to watch, and it was a great rivalry and a great crowd, sold-out crowd there at in Tuscaloosa. So it's going to be fun to watch both teams, especially as the Sweet 16 gets underway, March Madness, all that. So hopefully both teams will be in that, and you guys will start to put together your brackets, see who you think will win it all. That'll do it for this edition of News 5 Now. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I'll see you back for News 5 at 5.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.